Oh my god, like it smells like Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a Buc'ees inspired makeup look along with a little haul from Texas. So I actually live in Arizona, but my mom lives in Texas, and she sent me some really fun wax melts to try out on my channel. And she also got me this t-shirt from Buc'ees. And this t-shirt is really cute. I'll insert the picture of what the back part looks like. I tried it on to see if it fit, and it was just so cute. And you know what, the background was so colorful and so cheerful, so I decided to just make like a Buc'ees inspired makeup look. So that's what we're gonna do today. And when we're done with that makeup look, we're gonna be smelling some new wax melts. So for today's makeup look, I'm actually gonna be using quite a few products. I think this video is actually going to be part of my Pan That Palette series. So I'm going to be throwing in a couple of products that I have in my current project pan. So the first one I have is Cargo Cosmetics. This has been the makeup palette that I've been kind of trying to get my use out of. And I've had this in my collection for a very long time, so I just kind of want to use it up. And then I'm going to be using my Revlon Khaki Suede cream shadows. And then I'm also going to be using my Clinique Ice Lotus, and this is a blush. And then I'm also going to throw in an older product that I've had for a while, my Almay single shadow. This is in the shade 145 Petal, and this is just like a basic baby pink shade with a little bit of shimmer, and it's actually identical to my blush. And I'm gonna do my best to kind of match this shirt, but I also want to have like a pop of color in there. So let's get started. So to get started, I'm going to be using this brown shade here, and I'm just going to be using that for my crease. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush and just kind of pop that on. So I'm gonna kind of go with the look of the shirt. So I'm thinking browns, pinks, and just like a pop of teal. So next I'm gonna be applying this brown shade in Brownstone. And I'm just going to apply that right under. Actually, I'm gonna use a smaller brush for that. I'm gonna be using that same brush, and I'm just gonna apply a very little bit. I don't want to make this too dark. I love using this little mirror here because it's like small and I can see everything. And honestly, I like it so much that even when I'm done using this up, I'm probably gonna end up keeping this just because of the mirror. So So then I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and I'm gonna kind of blend that a little bit. And I guess I'm just gonna go all out with the blending. And then I'm going to be applying my Nyx Face Glue. I already did apply some eyeshadow base, but I'm gonna apply just a little bit. I feel like using this for colors that are gonna go on the eyelids, like your focal points. I feel like using this glue is just like perfect. It kind of acts as a base and it really like makes the color pop, I guess. Just make sure not to get that in your eye. I know it's not real glue, but I don't know, like anytime I see this, I keep thinking like, oh crap, did I apply actual glue to my face? It kind of smells like glue, just a little bit. And then we're just gonna let that dry. So I'm gonna be using this single pink eyeshadow. I'm going to be using this flat brush. This is actually for cream shadows, but I mean, you can really use your makeup brushes for whatever you want. But I like using this for the eyelids. I feel like it just like goes on better. And I'm just gonna apply the pink to the middle. And I'm gonna keep applying it until I get the color that I want. The Almay eyeshadows are kind of like a hit or miss for me. I only have 2 of them in my collection. And I rarely use them. Like I remember using them a lot like back in like 2012, 2013. And I haven't ever, like I don't actually buy anything from Almay like anymore, because I feel like nowadays there's so much more makeup products. And back in like 2012, 2013, drugstores were super popular. This is actually way before the rise of social media, but I don't know, you guys remember back in the day, people would film like makeup, like beauty videos and drugstore hauls. Like I remember when drugstores were super popular. I haven't worn this in a long time. I do like this. However, I do definitely have better pinks out there, but because this is a project pen, I'm really trying to use up my older stuff. Yeah, so this kind of adds just like a really nice baby pink to the lids. I normally would go for something a little bit darker or like brighter, but I feel like this works for this look today. So I'm going to be going in with my Revolution Bird of Paradise makeup palette, and I'm going to be using, it's kind of like a magenta color. This is in the shade Tail Feather. I'm also going to be applying some kind of like on the outer V, but I'm going to put the color on the pink parts. So we're just going to take this little brush and then we're just going to take a little bit and we're going to apply that to the pink. Like I said, we're only going to be doing like a little bit. We're going to kind of make a backwards like V. I've been wanting to kind of experiment more with makeup. And then I'm going to be taking that baby pink color again and just apply a little bit more. And then for the super exciting part, we're going to take this shade here in Hot Tropic. And it's just like a really beautiful, like medium shimmer pink. And I'm going to be taking that flat brush and I'm just going to kind of apply that. And apply that all over the pink. And then I'm going to take my finger and dab it on. And then I'm going to apply my face products and then I'll be right back. So next I'm going to be taking some of this black liner. And I actually don't have any wet liner at the moment. So I'm just going to apply to the very tip. And then I also added some to the very bottom. And I also added some to the very bottom. And I was going to add a teal liner, but honestly, I'm just going to go with classic black. So next, I'm going to go back in with that teal color under my waterline, and then I'm going to go in with some mascara. I'm going to be applying these two. Okay, so this is the completed eye look. For my highlighter, I used my AOA Studio highlighter. And this is in the shade Emerald Peacock. And then for my lips today, I'm going to be using the Revlon Soft Silver Rose. And this is kind of like a pearly pink color. And it has like a very frosty look to it. And over that, I'm going to be using my Ioni Tinted Lip Oil. And this is in the shade Plumberry. And that's just going to give it a really nice shine. And that is my completed Buc'ees inspired makeup look. And I really feel like adding the black eyeliner to this look kind of made it, kind of like broke up the colors a little bit. And this is actually how we used to wear eyeshadow back when I first started playing around with makeup. I would just use black eyeliner. I would never use colorful eyeliner. So just like basically sticking with the basics, it just really makes any eyeshadow pop. So that is the completed makeup look. So I'm gonna turn this camera around so we can sniff some wax melts. So my mom sent me some wax melts to try out, and I just have 5 over here. So the first ones I have is, this is by the brand Fusion, and I guess it's like HEB brand. Now we don't really have HEB in like certain parts of the states, especially like in Arizona. So I've never heard of this brand. So this one is strawberries and cream. This is so good. This smells like, this is like actually the freshest strawberry wax melt I have ever smelled. I smell mostly the strawberry, and it has a very nice juicy strawberry smell. So this one's really, really nice. The next one is Tuberose Gardenia, and this is by that same company, Fusion. And this one is amazing. It smells like a very fresh, like real gardenia. It's really, really heavy on the floral, and that's kind of like all you smell. And this just smells amazing. I cannot wait to burn this. And then the next 3 I have here are actually food-inspired wax melts, which I have never seen or smelled before. The first one I have is, this is the HEB brand, and this is True Texas Barbecue Dill Pickles. And this is just basically the dill pickle scent. Yeah, this one is, you can definitely smell the pickles. I just smell like, you get like that smoky barbecue smell, but it kind of smells like herbs and garlic mixed with pickles in a jar. And I'm actually not really a pickle fan, but this will be very interesting to kind of test it out, maybe like in my kitchen. This is so unique, and it actually doesn't smell that bad. It smells like pretty good. Like, I know my husband really likes it because he really loves pickles. And the next one is Serrano. Okay, so I guess the name is True Texas Barbecue. I guess that's like the collection, and it looks like this is part of a flavor favorites collection or something. And this one is Serrano cornbread with honey butter. Oh my god, like this smells like, you can definitely smell the jalapeno and the cornbread. This smells amazing. This actually makes you want to eat cornbread. Like, my mouth like waters. This one is really, really good. So I can't wait to burn that. And then the last one I have is concha, and this is just like that Mexican pastry. Oh my god, this is just like a really perfect sweet cinnamon vanilla scent. This smelled amazing. I love this. So this is honestly one of my favorites out of the ones that I got. This just smells like, it just smells like a really great bakery scent. And this one was really good. So like, out of the ones that I got, I really like these. And surprisingly, the Serrano cornbread, I thought it was jalapeno, but it's Serrano. The Serrano cornbread smells amazing, but I can't wait to burn all of these, and I'm so grateful that she was able to send over some wax melts because she knows I love wax melts. So If you guys have like an HEB, definitely check out your wax aisle. I don't know if they have like seasonal like scents or anything. I feel like if I had an HEB, or if I'm like around one, if we go on vacation, I'm probably gonna check that out to pick up more scents, because these are really, really unique. And yeah, these are really amazing, especially this Mexican bakery scented one. I love this one so much. That's like everything for this video. I know it was like super small, but I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Let me know if you guys are Buc'ees fans. I know that me and my family are fans of Buc'ees, and anytime we're together and we visit one, we always get t-shirts. So this is probably like the third or fourth Buc'ees t-shirt that I own, and I'm obsessed with Buc'ees. I actually went to Buc'ees for the first time in 2023, and I fell in love with it. I know Buc'ees is really popular because everyone goes there, but if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically like the biggest gas station, and it has like, you can get fresh sandwiches there. They have like a deli, they have clothing. It's like a Hobby Lobby, Walmart, like TJ Maxx, gas station. It's huge. The last time we ended up spending a couple $100 just with buying like all the little like items that they had. If you do ever get a chance, go ahead and stop by at Buc'ees and make sure to save some money to shop, because it is such a fun little store. All for today's video. Thank you so much for watching my video, and go ahead and give my video a like if you liked it. And I actually just got something super exciting in the mail today, but I'm not going to show it just yet. I think I'm going to wait until I record tomorrow. I think I'm going to record tomorrow, but it's something that I saw and I really, really wanted, and I decided to purchase it, and I am literally freaking out about it, but I will show you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for that. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of like haul videos. I do a lot of...
She was looking at the door.
I do a lot of makeup videos, and I think my kitty missed me because my husband just gave her to me, and he said she was waiting by the door. So I think she heard my outro and she just wanted to give me a hug. So make sure you guys go hug your animals today, or hug your husband or whoever you have. And this is Neptune, by the way, if you don't know who she is. And she's my 1-year-old kitten, and I love her so much. She's made a couple of appearances on this channel, but I don't know, I feel like she's getting used to the camera. She's like purring right now, not like hissing or scratching at me. As always, thank you for watching my video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, day, or night, or whenever you're watching this. And I will talk to you guys later. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.